Hey y'all, I am about to make some apple butter. I think here it is. It's cinnamon honey apple butter with a peck of apples that Kason brought home from work one day. So right now I have my water bath canner over here. It's an electric water bath canner. I'm about to warm up my jars and get them sterilized. They all have been cleaned, but they've been sitting in my basement. I'm just gonna check each of them for like the rims to make sure that there's no nicks or anything. And so it's just gonna be easier for me to go ahead and heat these up and sterilize them in my water bath canner. I have had jars break on me because they weren't heated up properly. So that's what I'm doing right now. I know that I will have to put more water in this, but for now this is fine. So I just have it on the canning setting so it can get nice and hot, and then I'll add some more water after these are heated up, and then that way it'll be able to get heated up even more for whenever I'm ready with the apples. I still have to peel the apples, chop the apples, and get them ready, so I'm about to do that. I have this bowl. It's like a handmade ceramic bowl, and I'm going to use this to put my chopped apples in. Okay, all of these apples have already been washed, so all I need to do now is peel and chop them. Okay, it says add apple, salt, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, water, and cinnamon to a largely heavy bottomed pot. So I have my Dutch oven. I just added the apples, and then it says add the salt. So it needs a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This is a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I feel like that's not a lot of salt. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And this is 1/2 tablespoon, so I will do 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it says apple cider vinegar. And the apple cider vinegar I have is this one, and it's 1/4 cup. So this is 1/2 cup. I'm just gonna do half of this. About half. Okay. Then I need water, which 1 cup, so 2 of these. 2 of those, and cinnamon, and then 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. So I have Ceylon cinnamon right here, and 1.5 teaspoons. So this is 1 teaspoon, so I'm gonna do 1 of these, and then this is 1/4, so I'm gonna do 2 of these. And then it says mix ingredients together, cover, bring to a medium heat, simmer covered for 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. So that's what we will do for now, and then in 20 minutes we will be back. Over here I also have a medium-sized sandwich bread loaf in my Panasonic bread maker, and I'm making this for my friend, and it takes about 4 hours. It's been in there for about an hour. Now I'm just scooping the cooked apple mixture into my blender so that I can blend it up into a really nice texture for the apple butter. And it does take a minute. It's hot, so I don't close the lid of the blender all the way. There's like a little spout that has like a little lid, and so I lift that up a little bit so that the air can escape. Just for safety reasons, but apple and everything doesn't get everywhere, so I am doing that here. Next, I am blending it up into a consistency that I like. And then I will add cinnamon and honey. And I just use local honey that I buy near my house. Once I add the cinnamon and the honey, I do blend it to get it mixed in really well and evenly. And then I'm going to put it back in the pot and let it simmer. I believe it was for about an hour or until it's at the thickness that I like for the apple butter. I am jarring the apple butter. This was only one batch, and I believe I got 2 pints and half a pint, but I did end up actually spilling one of the smaller jars, and it went all over my kitchen, so I had to clean that up. But I cut that out of the video because it was just me cleaning up my mess. But I did spill one of them, and I ended up having a lot more apples left, so I, as you can see in the bowl in front of the apple butter, and I made another batch. So I did get a few more pints of apple butter. And I will link the book that I used down below with the recipe and everything, along with the 4 jars canning lids that I like to use. I think I've only ever had one not seal, and I've been using the 4 jars canning lids for about 3 or 4 years now. So now I'm just scooping these in the apple butter into the jars. Once I get them full, I make sure that there's no bubbles or anything like that, and then I can put them in the canner. Now my jars are hot already, and the apple butter is hot, and the water in the water bath canner is hot, and I will also link the water bath canner that I use down below as well. Here I'm cleaning the rims with some white distilled vinegar so that it cuts through the stickiness, the sugar and everything from the apples and the honey. That way that the jar lids actually seal and there's no false seals. Here are all of the apple butters that I made. Thank you for watching. Bye.